even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone.
Oh, trying to fuck.
And ultimately, he's
put him away. Man, I'm trying to fucking kill that nigga, dog.
Knee at the 25.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say fuck. I ain't say fuck. I stopped myself. I stopped myself, son. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Because you know
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I recall these events after.
They both have specific outcomes in mind.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And which side can step up?
And look at this nigga. Nigga, I know you ain't just run the fucking ball, Kirk Cousins. Wow!
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice
damn, bro.
On the escape and scramble, a first down, a 16-yard gain. Cousins gives way to Cook.
Good fucking run. I forgot you had Dalvin Cook.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talked about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast.
Oh, that nigga did a screen. Got him.
And fast, and he used
great
it to
tackle.
great advantage.
2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Man.
To his right.
I hate them type of plays, bro. Don't do that. We about to stop that right now. I'm not lying to you.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because
he ran that
shit, scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On play action, Cousins. That's complete to K.J. Osborne.
I ain't gonna lie, around that time, I'm gonna have my shit too. As soon as I get my tag, I'm getting me. Boy, always strapped, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Inside the 10. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Don't tell me you scared. You scared of niggas with guns, dog? You think you gonna go to jail around us, nigga?
They'll run.
Oh!
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook.
Well, I know one thing I gotta work on.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings have moved out in front. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I don't know.
To throw, it's Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ooh, Tom Brady. Oh, yeah,
Here's Brady.
Huh.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Brady.
No, wrong play.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Steps away. And it's incomplete.
I wanted to throw it to Mike. I wanted to throw it to Mike.
So certainly an interesting call to go for it. And the Vikings,
I know, son. I did that for a reason. Because I wanted max protection before I threw that bitch to Mike. Because he was the only one on the route. I ain't think that one through. I know. I honestly should have had one more tight end do a route, just in case. Sorry, though.
1st down. Here's Cousins.
Oh!
It's complete to Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Cook up the gut.
Got him.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Play action now. Cousins. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Cousins on 3rd and 2.
Oh!
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson from 10 yards out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Cook.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. Going deep this time for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Being chased out left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
I didn't think I was going to have to. You usually automatically catch them. I was wrong. He just dropped that.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins.
Oh, that's my fault.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
I tried to hurry up and
nearly
switch back
30
on the
yards,
corner.
29 officially. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Slot man moves right. Now Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. He won.
Justin Jefferson. A great play there.
He won.
As the first half is winding down. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime.
He won. Hold up.
Joe.